What's up, guys? Larry here. Getting ready to do some chest, shoulders, and triceps. Good old push session. Emphasis here. Just some good old school movements. Some machine stuff that you probably haven't seen before. Strive before they became prime. We're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be doing some dumbbell presses. Trying to get those up rep-wise quite a bit, and then some dips and maybe a prime piece, actual prime piece here and there. So basically what I'm just trying to emphasize is I'm just trying to still push for muscle growth. I'm less than 60 days away from Ramadan, so like last year, I'm gonna push to a point where I'm almost overtraining, and once the month comes, just be able to really pull back on the intensity. I won't do like I did last year and keep the same workout split, but I will definitely get into some systemic conditioning and go from there, and maybe a couple of total body sessions, but I haven't planned out my Ramadan totally. So no show this year. Got too much going out. I got conferences that need to be paid for, and then that's really it. The travel, gas, food, all that is ridiculous, and even competing locally is quite a price. So not able to do it. Not really sad about it, but just I have to be real with myself in that these prices ain't going down, and the paychecks ain't really getting bigger to where I can facilitate it. Like, I can facilitate my paycheck for life stuff, but like for competing, even with me trying to take on extra clients, my prices are low. I keep my prices relatively low based on upon the knowledge that I have, and then I don't necessarily know or feel that coaching to be super expensive with the way prices are going these days. So I try to be an option for those that want some type of coaching, but at a price cap. So even if I took on a bunch more clients, that still doesn't net me a lot of money, and I do it for fun, really, and for practice. So I could be looking at the twilight of my less than stellar competitive career, but that's okay. It's all right. It's something I'm coming to grips with. I wasn't good as a competitor, and I always held out that belief that I would eventually be good. But just the way money is and the way life goes, it doesn't really work out that way. But the passion for the gym doesn't die. The iron clanging, when you put those plates together, it's still going to excite me. It's going to excite me till the day I die. So as long as the weight's still around, I'll still have something to do, and we'll keep it moving. But until then, just prepare for 2025. But until that time comes, just keep showing you guys, hey, consistency, show up. Here's some stuff you could do. If you don't have access to it, you should probably get access to it, or at least vary it up some way. I'm very blessed to be able to train at gyms that have unique pieces of equipment. So, that's all there is to it. And keep rocking and rolling. And help you guys out as much as possible. But enough talk. Got limited time. And we'll go from there. Let's get moving. And I'm saying all that to say that, you never say never, right? But I also understand that I'm not getting to be a spring chicken. I love being in the gym. I love training hard, all that. But it's getting to a point where I'm just like, I don't think the right time will ever come. And, I've switched jobs, I've moved states, all for the sake of trying to compete and actually, piece something together. And it just hasn't worked out the way I was hoping it would work out. Now, anybody that's listening, they're going to be like, well, you got this and you got that and you got this, and that's all cool and that's great, and I'm glad you acknowledge that, but please understand that everything that I've done in life, I've done it to try to be a decent bodybuilder. And I haven't had many chances to do that. You know, I've done less than 7 shows, and you know, from 2003 up until now, the average wait time of me competing has been around about 10 years or so apart. I'm closing in on 10 years since my last show, and I thought I'd be able to do it this year, but it's just not enough coming inside. And again, I with my style of coaching, with what I produce and give out, you know, I don't charge a high amount. I just write the workouts, and I tell people, you know, what to do, and they do it, and we just refine it every 4 weeks or every couple weeks or whenever. I pretty much have easy access, so anytime they need a question answered or something like that, I answer it right there on the spot. But yeah, that doesn't bring in a whole ton of revenue either. And then, you know, you got me and the family that need to eat and have to live, and these utilities, and you know, just the everyday stuff of like gas, and it's just a lot. You know, and I'm the sole income, and it's difficult, and it's mentally hard to let an aspect that I've been working so hard to try to get back to. But you know, on the back of my mind, I knew this was probably eventually going to happen. So that's why I just really start to do all these different type of workouts. You know, my training's not really periodized. It's just good, get in, go, have fun with it, lift the weights, look thick, be strong. That's what my training has been for the last few years, because I've had to have something to latch on to, because I'm too beat up for powerlifting, and I don't even want to try to go through that style of training anymore, because my body just can't take it. But I had to latch on to something, so it's just really, you know, stringing together days of brutal workouts, trying to recover, and then just going to work and coming home. And you know, I'm not the best dad, I ain't the best husband, you know, because you know, I'm not able to do the thing I want to do, and that's compete, and that's string together good days, and that's get an overall championship. And you know, it bothers me. It bothers me a whole lot. You know, I can't verbalize it all the time, but when I do verbalize it, it just that's the root of it. I can't do something I want to do, and I'm coming to grips with that. And not all of you will understand, and that's absolutely fine. If you don't understand it, cool, no problem. I'm not going too much worry about that. But that's just where I'm at mentally. You know, it's the possibility of me having to let go of something that I wanted to do since I was a teenager. So yeah, it's been a rough few days, few months actually, because it's been on my mind a lot. And I think next year is the deciding factor of if I could do it, I could do it. If I can't, I'm not even gonna try it anymore. I'm just gonna train and, you know, eat. And everyone's like, well, you just need a goal, and if you want to come back and try it, well, look, shit ain't going down in price. Shit is still expensive. So, like, I'm one of those people, like, if you haven't turned pro, you quit bodybuilding, right? You quit doing what you're doing. You quit. And then, you know, I'm just going to stay in the recreational bodybuilding range. You don't retire as an amateur. You quit as an amateur. And I don't like quitting. So that's the mental thing I have going on right now. As you can see, two of the reasons why I'll possibly have to quit. Downstairs fucking shit up. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And it's just difficult. So if you've hung around thus far and you've checked out this chest workout, there's really nothing to say about it. Is that I just went in, trained chest, shoulders, and triceps, and went the fuck home. So, but that was brewing on my mind the entire workout, and I think it would have been a disservice to talk about anything other than that. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna train. I'm gonna pray about it. I'm gonna pray for some opportunity. But I think next year will be my last attempt at trying to compete, because I just keep saying I'm gonna compete, and I'm one of those shit or get off the pot people. And right now, I haven't been shitting in, I haven't been getting off the pot. So we'll see. But if you've been rocking with me for a while, I appreciate it. Still be putting out videos. I got an arbitrary number of 1,000 videos, and then I'm done with YouTube, because it doesn't really drive any revenue, and it doesn't really build up anything that I'm trying to accomplish. But in any event, I'm going to keep on slamming them out, and hopefully you guys get something from them. So until then, thanks for hearing me sulk. I appreciate it. Got any questions? Hit me below. We'll talk soon.